and today we have got the ultimate desk setup for under $200. For starters, we have the IKEA Linman Adels table. This guy is basically the most basic desk you could ever have. It costs about $40, giving us about $20 to play around with as far as the chair. I went with this combination in this desk because I really liked how simple it was. Although you could get it in an array of different colors, I like how white it is because then I can add more things and make it more complex with the things that actually go on the desk. But as far as the chair goes, I'm using the IKEA Snilly, which you can see right here. For $19.99, this guy is an absolute steal. And considering how cheap it is absolutely amazing and extremely comfortable. But now that we've got the desk and the table out of the way, we've only spent about $60 out of our $200 budget. So that means we have about $140 to play around with as far as accessories. But we wouldn't have anything without a mouse and keyboard. So I went with the Apple mouse and keyboard, although I wouldn't really recommend them because they put you a little over the budget. I would recommend a starter kit that I'll link in the description that only costs about $30 and comes with the mouse and keyboard. And as far as the computer goes, I would get a laptop, although I wouldn't really recommend an 11-inch or 12-inch laptop just because it will look a little small on this size desk. But if you are going for a monitor, I would get something between the 17 and 25-inch range. I think that's about the sweet spot. And moving on from that, we have a couple of lights to light this guy up and add a bit of character. To start, we have the IKEA Harte desk lamp. Harte rhymes with parte, not really sure why they call it that. IKEA has some really weird names for the products. It's super cool and is by far the cheapest light they literally had there. And if you know me, you know I always go for the cheapest option. It was $17.99, so it looks nice and is very cheap and adds a bit of character to your setup. Next, we have this light over here lighting up whatever it is that you put over there. Over there right now, I have this first act speaker I had, but I would just put something over there within the $30 to $40 budget. It's really up to you, so you could put an IKEA plant or something like that. But as far as the light goes, that guy you can find for about $10 on Amazon. Once again, I'll link all items in the description box below. And then over here, I have this MANFROTTO tripod, and this isn't really going to be part of it. It would put you over the budget, and you do not need it, but I have it, and I made an entire video about how awesome it is. I like to keep it on my table because then I can put a microphone on it and record voiceover. But with all this cool stuff, we have to have a bit of color, so it's not too simple. So for that, I got the SUPERNIGHT RGB strip. This guy was $15 and came with 17 feet. I wouldn't recommend it though, considering mine has a bajillion problems. First off, and here I'll show you right now, I have the remote, under the table right here. When I do red, only this side over here turns red, and everything else just is white. It's really annoying because for some reason, some of the sides like to do red and some don't. Really, its favorite color is blue because whenever I put white, it goes blue also. It's really bad, to be 100% honest. I would recommend the SOLED one that I'll put right up here, and I'll link in the description box below, which connects via USB and is much higher quality, and I would just recommend buying two to fill the whole length of the table. That's $5 more and is so worth it. But with all this awesome stuff, I have to have a ton of cables laying around under the desk, which honestly looks pretty ugly and can ruin what would be an absolutely amazing setup. So, what I got is the J-Channel Raceway from J-Channel. They call it that because, well, it looks like a J. Basically, it sits in the back of your table and you can lay your wires inside of it. It's almost magical how wires will seem like they're going to go off the desk and go under, but then they just don't. They almost disappear. It's so cool. And it completely eliminates any wires that you would have under the desk. So if you look under it right now, there's literally nothing to be seen. Except for, of course, the one power cable I have plugging everything in. Speaking of which, in order to plug everything in, I have the IKEA, I don't know, it's probably called like the Svujani or something. I don't know. It's just a power surge. $4. IKEA probably calls it some stupid thing. But that's pretty much it for this video. That's really all the desk is. And while it may sound simple at first, it actually looks so dope. And for under $200, which is what I paid for it, you can get some serious looks out of this guy. And this is going to be exactly what I use to edit this video as well as all my videos from now on. Let me know what you guys thought, and let me know what you guys think of the desk itself, and if there's anything you guys think I should add to it. And let me just tell you, I bet you in a year the desk will look completely different because this is the kind of thing that you can keep on customizing. And one more thing, guys, if you're going to be doing cable management, which I totally recommend, one more thing I would pick up is a couple of zip ties. They're so helpful, especially when zip tying things to the legs of the table. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Jack. Peace.